to the first episode of the A-Team Show, a show hosted by four personalities, including Major Mystic, Felix Henderson, of course, my partner over here, Miguel Lavady, and yours truly, JL Joseph. This show, of course, is sponsored by Astaphans. And Miguel, what we have in store today?
Well, JL, in keeping with today's theme of Aspire to Inspire, we will get to dialogue, interact a little bit with one of Dominica's finest artists, Colton T, and find out some of his aspirations and what has inspired him to become the artist that he has become today. Colton T, blessed love, welcome to the first episode.
Blessed love.
All right, the first guest on the...
Do I have to shake your hands too?
Well,
the blessed love shaker. How does it go? Show it to me.
Yeah, you can just keep it straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great having you here with us, hanging out here on the very first episode. How does it feel to be the first
Yeah,
guest?
and it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
All right. Well, JL, we will be having a very interesting dialogue with Colton T, without a doubt. But first, let's go to one of our finest in broadcasting, Felix Henderson, down at the store for What's in Store.
Thank you very much, JL and Miguel, the two L's, and welcome to our special segment on today's program. It's called What's in Store with Felix. What's in store today? Well, my girl, my special girl, the Dutch lady. And we are in store at Astaphans live, and let me just tell you, for the past few minutes, people just buying the Dutch lady. We can't even start. But we have two guests with us today, Althea and Muffin, and they're going to tell us what does Dutch lady mean to them in Creole for 30 seconds. And the winner will get a prize. Let's begin with Althea. Althea, take it away now. Tell me, what does Dutch lady mean to you?
Eh bien, Dutch lady vaut tout bagaille pour moi. It's cheap, et bon pour santé. Et mon ka servi un café, mon ka servi en tout bagaille, mon ka faire manger moi, mon ka mettre en yam pie, mon ka mettre en fig pie, mon ka bas enfant moi, mon ka boire moi-même et bon pour santé, qu'on ka voir ka faire moi bien. Et moi, just aimer Dutch lady. Moi, aimer lettre salade tout bonnement. Et moi, dès que tout le monde pour servir Dutch lady parce qu'elle est bon pour santé.
Oh my goodness, let's hear it for Althea. That was great. Now we go to Marvin. Marvin, are you ready to rumble? Okay, tell me in Creole for 30 seconds, what does Dutch lady mean to you?
Oui, Dutch lady, c'est un bolet. Oui, madame là, c'est un bolet. Je vais mettre ma toute bagaille, manger, je vais mettre à café, moi, éditer, moi, je vais mettre à tout bagaille. Tout mon gars est Dutch lady. Oui, tout ça, c'est Dutch lady, tout mon gars est. C'est un bon bagaille pour faire, petit, ça va servir, mon café, c'est un bon Dutch lady, et puis, mon ça, ouais, Dutch lady, c'est un bon bagaille.
Okay, so we had Althea and Marvin, and we're going to decide who's the winner. Someone's going to get a prize. But to tell you all about it, we'll be right back. Take it away now.
Thank you, Felix. Welcome to my segment on the A-Team, Major Keys with Major Mystic. My segment today is brought to you with the kind compliments of Kirov Vodka. Major Keys is going to be focusing on Astaphans staff. On today's show, we got Rosalind Telemark, the purchasing manager of Astaphans. We're going to talk to her about her travels, where she's been, why is she good at her job. So keep it right here. It's all about the A-Team, Major Keys with Major Mystic.
Welcome to Holland. Welcome to the country of the world's most famous farmers. This is where your Dutch lady milk comes from. Taste our nature at its best. Dutch lady, discover the goodness of milk from Holland.
She gave herself to him after many of his trials.
Genuine aged Appleton Estate Jamaica rum. Live exceptional.
Let's face it, buying the things you want today is really optional. Astaphans layaway plan gives you more ways to buy with no service fee and no finance charges. Astaphans layaway plan is just one of the many ways to pay. Instead of purchasing an item all at once or using your high interest credit cards, you can put an item aside and pay for it little by using Astaphans layaway plan. Low down payment, more ways to buy. That's Astaphans layaway plan. Helping you save money, that's our business. Astaphans, right place, right price.
Welcome back to the A-Team show, and our first guest, Mr. Colton T. Colton, I want to get right into it. You've been doing music now for a few years, as far as I know, as far as we know.
Yeah.
When did that start for you? The whole inspiration for you to have decided, hey, this is what I want to do. How long did this start? Who did you look up to? Was it Bob Marley? Was it Michael Jackson? Was it Beanie Man?
Yeah, well, I mean, right now, I don't really have anybody in particular that I look up to in terms of music. But during my latter days of high school, you know, I was doing a lot of songs, and you know, somewhere in 2013, I you know, because of, you know, all of the unpolished material I had out there, you know, buzzing around the school network, or you know, my age group, you know, the peers around, you know, I decided, you know, to, you know, take a professional approach and yeah, fine tune some of my stuff.
But as a dancehall artist, I suppose you would have been listening to the dancehall greats, the Beanie Man, the Yellow Man, the Shabba, the Buju Banton, the Vice
In those
Cartel.
days, even in those days, who inspired you then?
Surprisingly not, you know, I grew up listening to stuff like, you know, Enrique Iglesias, you know, and Celine Dion. You know, that was the types of music that was played in my home back in the days. Okay. You know, it was just like more like R&B, you know, like soul, those types of music, that's the stuff I would listen to. Yeah.
So why dancehall, reggae, dancehall genre?
Well, I actually started off doing, you know, R&B and, you know, hip hop, you know, those types of music. But, you know, we in the Caribbean, and, you know, I needed to find something that was more appealing to my people and not just, you know, rap or hip hop music. And, you know, that's when I discovered reggae music, and, you know, I started to do reggae, and then, you know, I discovered dancehall, and, you know, I just fell in love with dancehall music. And, yeah.
And from your the lyrical content of your songs, be it Ice Cream Man or tunes like Food, I suppose you get inspired by just what happens around you.
Yeah, man, I'm just inspired by life itself, you know, and people, and that's what inspires and drives my music, yeah. My musical content. Yeah.
Now, in terms of your style, you tend to conduct yourself in a specific way.
Yeah.
Why do you choose that style? Why do you choose to look a specific way? Why do you choose to really, you know, carry yourself a certain way?
Well, you know, as a musician, as an artist, you know, you have to present yourself larger than life. And, you know, I'm all about presenting myself larger than life, you know, because I am life, I am music, I am entertainment, yeah. And, you know, I'm not scared of being myself or any of that, yeah.
Despite whatever criticism that may come, whatever level of controversies that arise from you expressing yourself, or you want to express yourself.
Yeah, despite the fact. Yeah.
So let's now take you back in store, the action that's going down. Felix Anderson, take it away.
Welcome back to our special segment, What's in Store with Felix. Today we focus on the special lady, Dutch Lady. And we had our competition, Althea and Marvin. Now, who do you think is the winner? Somebody help me now. I've got this difficult choice to make. But I think the judges have decided. Let me see. Instinct, pen, and ink. You go out before you stick. They have decided she's a winner for the afternoon. Althea is a winner. Congratulations, Althea.
Thank you.
But Marvin, don't think nothing, man. You're going to get a prize from Astaphans, okay? All right? Yeah. I can see you love your milk, your Dutch lady milk. Thank you very much, guys. You were just super. You were great. Okay, thank you. We go back to commercial break. Take it away now. Afternoon.
Do you need to buy an item on a higher purchase plan? Not all higher purchase plans are created equally. Do your homework and you will find the plans out there offer higher interest rates, hidden costs, so you end up paying much more at the end of your term. Astaphans Flexi Plan has the lowest interest rate, flexible payment terms, no hidden cost, and no fancy language. Just simple, straightforward savings, guaranteed. With Flexi Plan, we do the math for you, helping you save money. That's our business. Astaphans, right place, right price. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Holland. Welcome to the country of the world's most famous cows. This is where your Dutch lady milk comes from. Taste our nature at its best. Dutch Lady. Discover the goodness of milk from Holland.
There's no more mess and no more stress, and it's fun for the family too. You can write your name or play a game. The Swiss Spouch was made
mess,
for
no
you.
stress. The all-new Swiss Ketchup Spouch is here. It's time to catch out to the Spouch today.
She gave herself to him after many of his tries. He spits out his shame. It makes his mouth run dry. Hi baby, hi baby, hi baby.
Genuine aged Appleton Estate Jamaica rum. Live exceptional.
Welcome back. And before the break, we introduced you to our very own reggae star, Colton T, from the nature island of the world, Dominica. And we want to get into his life. We want to figure out what makes him tick and exactly what sort of artist he is. And one of the things that I would really want to know, Colton, is what goals did you set for yourself when you started off as an artist?
Well, to be honest, you know, it never was about goals or, you know what I mean. I was just basically doing music as a hobby, you know, after school. You know, whenever I got the chance, I was just doing music. So back then there was no goals then.
It was just fun for you.
It was just fun, having fun, you know.
Doing what you love.
Doing what I love, you know. The only thing about it is that I never wanted my peers to find out that I was singing because, you know, being a singer at that time was, you know, it would look tough if you wasn't a singer, you know. Singing would be soft, like in church. I would basically.
Would you say you were a church boy?
No.
You didn't attend church at all?
I used to attend church, but I'm not a church boy. Never was a church boy.
Did you sing in church?
No, I never sang in church. As I said, you know, it was a localized term they call PR. As a PR thing to sing. So I would just be in church and quiet and just watch everything happen and then go home.
Okay. But you've had quite a few accomplishments, Colton T. Music videos, a number of hits on YouTube, international attention, some collaborations, record sales, your music available on iTunes. I think that's quite an accomplishment for you as a Dominican artist. Looking at that though, down the line, what further aspirations would you have? Are you reaching for in terms of collabs, sales, projects, productions, endorsements?
Right now it's just spreading the music, you know, and just getting it to more ears, getting more people to listen to the message and, you know, what we're saying into the songs, you know what I mean, so that, you know, people can relive their lives through me. Yeah.
I understand that you have a clothing line that you're working on.
Yeah, like I have a sample of what I'm wearing now, you know what I mean. call it ICM clothing.
ICM clothing.
Yeah, so that's one of the samples, or the first sample I should say, of a work in progress.
And what does the logo exactly mean?
All right, well, when the designers first saw the design, they gave it a name, and they called it the Moon Man, because I guess it looked like something out of space, or out of this world. But basically it just represents me. It's an ice cream cone shaped upside down on a little man. You know what I mean? The ice cream man.
I think one of the aspirations, JL, is for Colton Tea to have the ICM available.
That's the fans.
Yeah, that would be a beautiful
I totally
idea.
agree with that. And of course, because you said it's a sample,
yeah.
Once you develop it, I'm sure the marketing team will be more than happy to listen to your ideas and get your thoughts and see how you can brand yourself, of course, within the entire Astaphans company. But I have a question for you in terms of your music. What plans, because you've released quite a bit of material, all different styles, different genres of your music. What do you see in the future for that? Because people might say, when is he coming up with an album? What's the deal? When is he releasing an album? You have fans from all different walks of life. I've seen people from California following you and digging your music and sending videos of themselves. What exactly can you give to the fans, in terms of putting everything together, compiling everything together to an album?
All right, well, as of recent, basically people can say that Colton Tea is full of surprises, and for me to basically just state everything, or it would no longer be a surprise. So
you keep it a secret?
It's a little secret, but we're working, and we can ask people to stay tuned. And
we'll see you back right here, and you'll come and release the big album, if there is an album in talks.
If there is an album in talks, yes.
And so we are asking our viewers to stay tuned as we go over to Major Mystic with Major Keys. Thank you, JL and Miguel. Of course, we are talking to Miss Rosalind Telema, the purchasing manager of Astaphans. Tell us 3 key things about you that make you good at your job.
Okay, for one thing, Mystic, I'm a very organized person. I ensure that my stocks are read on time, my orders are placed on time, leaving no room for out of stock situations. I am a smart person. I can pick up things and not have to be directed what to do about things, I can use my own initiative to figure out what, is really needed to, for example, get an order moving forward without having to go to my boss. And I'm a very hard worker. I take pride in everything that I do, and I ensure that my duties are performed to the best of my ability. Everything that is put before me, I try to do it to the best of my ability.
Of course, Rosalind, tell us which of your trips were the hardest, be it because of work or say the travel itself.
Okay, Mystic, I think my hardest trip was my trip to China. We went in January. It was bitterly cold, and even the building that we worked in, we had to work in every day. It was really cold with no heat, so you can imagine having to do your work, attend to vendors, their products, and so on in such temperatures. The building was like open, so you can imagine the food right there. The travel itself was very hard, long hours. The airplane trip was really long. That trip was really a drenching one.
But we know, of course, it can be all hard work. Which of your travels were the most fun?
Okay, the travel that I enjoy, that I, closely to my heart, were the Vegas ones.
Okay.
It's a fun place. The culture is different. The food, the lights, and everything. It's something to experience. You go there and you want to return. Although it's, I'm not a party person, but I can tell you, it's really fun, being there. So, many diverse, cultures, people, and even the shows itself, they really, great to work at.
Nice. So Vegas stand out.
It stand out there.
Okay. So which country have you been to that you wouldn't mind go again?
Okay, Mystic, I would love to return to China, to see things like, the Great Wall, Beijing, these places. China, I think is a lot of fun, but in different, temperatures.
So even though China was the most difficult,
I'd love to return there.
Just to sightsee?
In the summer.
Okay.
No, not really to sightsee. I could work there again, but in different temperatures, warmer temperatures to see.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. Of course, we're talking to Rosalind Telemark. Keep it right here. This segment brought to you by Kirov Vodka. We'll be back.
This is a special lady in focus on our special segment this afternoon. What's in store with Felix? And the reason why I chose Alfia over Marvin is because I thought Alfia was a little more fluent in Creole and she had a wider variety of recipes. So ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'd like to encourage you to continue to use Dutch Lady. That's what I use. I mean, sometimes I drink it straight from the tin, just like that. Cool. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, take it away now.
When you cross the stand-up pouch with a resealable spout, what you get is the extreme convenience of a Swiss spout.
No mess, no stress. The all-new Swiss ketchup spout is here. It's time to catch out to the spout today.
Do you need to buy an item on a higher purchase plan? Not all higher purchase plans are created equally. Do your homework and you will find the plans out there offer higher interest rates, hidden costs, so you end up paying much more at the end of your term. Astaphans Flexi Plan has the lowest interest rate, flexible payment terms, no hidden cost, and no fancy language. Just simple, straightforward savings, guaranteed. With Flexi Plan, we do the math for you, helping you save money. That's our business. Astaphans, right place, right price. Terms and conditions apply. Let's face it, buying the things you want today is really optional. Astaphans layaway plan gives you more ways to buy with no service fee and no finance charges. Astaphans layaway plan is just one of the many ways to pay. Instead of purchasing an item all at once or using your high interest credit cards, you can put an item aside and pay for it little by little by using Astaphans layaway plan. Low down payment, more ways to buy. That's Astaphans layaway plan. Helping you save money, that's our business. Astaphans, right place, right price.
Welcome to Holland. Welcome to the country of the world's most famous cows. This is where your Dutch lady milk comes from. Taste our nature at its best. Dutch Lady. Discover the goodness of milk from Holland.
She gave herself to him after many of his trials. He spits out his shame. It makes his mouth run dry. Hi baby, hi baby, hi baby.
Genuine aged Appleton Estate Jamaica rum. Live exceptional.
This has been a fantastic first episode of the A-Team show. We want to big up Colton T for passing through. Colton, before we conclude officially, is there any particular line in one of your songs you could just dedicate to JL, just throw at her?
I think I should do it to JL. Or I should
Just do it to the fans.
Alright then. They might fool some people sometimes, but they can't fool all the people all the time. Yeah. No of them new to the ish, but two of them established is like them there a long time. Yeah, man good man I work for what's mine, but me know people wet and grape on the grind and still can't make it. And to move here the system, keep them in line. Yeah man.
Nice vibe, Colton T. Nobody can fool me to tell me that I haven't been drinking Dutch Lady milk in my cold cafe, JL.
It's tasting very delicious. But the entire show would not be possible without the rest of the team. And we want to welcome on set Major Mystic and Felix Henderson, who are hanging out of studio, and they're back here with us.
Afternoon.
Hey guys. How are you guys doing?
Afternoon.
So Mystic, I saw you went to Vegas. How was that experience?
The experience was good. We went to the casinos, we did some workshops. Lots of stuff. Yeah, next time we're going to Vegas.
We pack it, we're going on in the suitcase, making sure they pack us. We can fold. You think we can fold me up?
Easily.
Or they might just want to hire a private jet.
Anything
and
goes.
take us to Vegas. I see you were having a good time with your shopping spree.
what was amazing for me was while we were recording, so many people were buying Dutch Lady products. I mean, the big tin, the large tin, the small tin, the condensed milk, you know. It was like a Dutch Lady afternoon.
They were excited about the product.
I mean, and they're not putting on a show, they were just buying like normal, you know. So Dutch Lady, it really is the milk of choice. It's my milk. I'm sure it's your milk.
My milk of choice.
Oh yeah, Dutch Lady.
Certainly. And that concludes our first edition of the A-Team Show, brought to you by Astaphans, Kira Vodka and Dutch Lady Milk. We want to thank our good folks at Astaphans and our special guest, Mr. Colton T, for passing through on our very first program. Most importantly, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you again.
Afternoon.
A-Team Show.